Hello everyone, welcome to another Fallout 76 video, and today we're going to talk about the new brewing and distilling information that Bethesda has released a few days ago. Stay tuned. So, we've got great news about the new crafting stations. Yes, you heard it right. There will be two crafting stations, not just one for brewing the drinks and the other for leaving them to ferment. So drinks like, for example, wine will be able to have vintage effects, which, by the way, will be very strong for melee builds, in my opinion. But that's not everything. There will be a lot of new quests, a new robot with dailies, which will teach you new recipes, of course, but that's not everything. So I have selected 8 things that I really think you need to know, and let's get into details. The first thing you need to know is that this new event line will be located near the Vault-Tex University. Exactly, we don't know, but Bethesda has said it will be around this location, and there are several buildings and stores near the Vault-Tex University. And I found a few interesting points that could actually become the next location for this quest line and dailies, because there will be a new robot called Bev, and he will be located in a certain location. So I found this bar tavern. There were tons of ghouls around, but besides being a quite interesting place, it doesn't really look like the picture they have released. So unless they are going to rework the entire place from the inside out, I don't think it will be here. But I found yet another place, which is right near the bar. It's this pub, but it's closed. We cannot enter. So it could be a very potential place to be the next location. I mean, they can simply create an interior space and open the doors, and that's it. And I have searched even more around, and I found many other places like restaurants, a supermarket, a pharmacy, several food places, but I haven't found any other bars or drinking places. So I think it will be one of the two, but we will have to wait to see. They could simply create a new building or a new store and make it there. Who knows? The second thing you need to know is that there will be a new quest line called The Wasted on Nukashine, and you will literally learn how to make Nukashine. It's supposedly a new recipe for drinks, and in the process we will get to learn how to build or construct the workshop for brewing drinks, and also the fermenter, which is basically a storage recipe or container to put drinks there, and they will ferment over time. So that's pretty nice in my opinion. Another thing that I have noticed, because they have shared an image of the interior of this place where we can get the quest, is that there will be new drinks. So the recipes won't be just for existing drinks in the game. There will be a whole new set of drinks to craft, and that's exciting news, right? And some of the new entries will be Surkov vodka and Old Appalachia bourbon. Sounds tasty. Unlike what many people think, there won't just be one station, there will be 2. The first one is the main crafting station for drinks, and it works pretty much like the cooking station, where you can learn the recipes and then collect the ingredients and finally craft the drinks that you want. But there will be another thing that is crucial in this process, which is the fermenter. And this will be some sort of container storage item where you can put your drinks, at least the ones that can get a vintage effect over time. Otherwise, you can just have it in your inventory and wait for the effects to take place. But that will probably take a lot of your inventory space. So I think the fermenter will be quite useful if you are going to craft a lot of alcoholic drinks. Now, the brewing and distilling systems will be very extensive, and you no longer have to go around abandoned towns and stores looking for alcoholic drinks like rum, vodka, wine, beer, and so many others. Things that boost your stats and are very useful in combat. Of course, they can give you a hangover if you drink them too often, but nonetheless, it's great to have them in your stash or inventory and use them when there's an important fight about to happen. And as you can see, or if you are not aware, there are many different drinks in Fallout 76, and some of them have a really nice bonus. And there will be even more drinks to craft with this update, so that's exciting news. And there will be even more drinks to choose from, and hopefully there will be more diversity in terms of boosts and attributes, of course. Bethesda has also released some nice information for the effects that you get when you craft drinks. So for some drinks there will be only a fresh effect, but for some, like wine, they can also get a vintage effect. And for wines, for example, they both benefit melee attacks, and that's great. However, wines are not the only one. For example, mixed drinks also boost melee attacks, but beers not so much. We will have to wait and see what other categories will be and what other effects are they going to bring into the game. Furthermore, the rule here is that vintage effects will provide more powerful effects. And most of them seem to be focused on melee damage for some reason, maybe because when you are under the effect of alcohol, you feel stronger and capable of doing anything. However, I also saw things like scope stability in beers, which probably means that there is some hope for guns or fire weapons in this case. Something else I want to talk about is that the fresh effects and vintage effects won't be available for every category of beverages or drinks. And wine seems to be the only one that can be fermented and have vintage effects so far. I do believe there will be more drinks that can be fermented, such as spirits, rum, or whiskey. They can be fermented and they should give you extra bonuses as they age. But only Bethesda can give us more information about this. Alright, so apart from the main quest line, the robot Bev will also have daily quests for you, and every day you will either get a quest for recipes or a quest for tasting certain drinks. And Bethesda has said that you will be able to get new recipes for brewing and distilling, which makes me believe that there are quite a decent range of recipes. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense to create dailies if there were, let's say, 3 or 4 recipes and that's it. But again, I don't know what are they planning. Hopefully there will be plenty of recipes to farm and to craft later on when you get to learn them. The last point that I think you need to know is that Bev will also offer dailies that will require you to experiment and drink certain beverages. I'm not sure if you'll get anything interesting from this type of daily, but Bethesda said that you can either get this one or the other with recipe rewards. So if you get this one, maybe it's the bad one and you don't get any recipes, and the other is the good daily, which rewards you with beverages or distilling recipes. If so, it's a bit meh because it's random. You can always get the bad one or always the good one. I'm not sure if it will be like that, but I think it will. But again, we need more information, and I am sure that we will get it soon enough. And that's all I have for you today. I'm Marta Branco. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know what you think about this new feature that is coming very, very soon. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!